Apex is one of the hottest places in Raleigh. We are way west in Apex, where they're starting to build further and further out from the city. Still very accessible to downtown Apex, as well as the Cary area and downtown Raleigh, obviously. Let's take a look at this beautiful 55 and older home. First thing I want you to see is 10-foot ceilings. Gorgeous luxury feel throughout these places. And stick around. We're going to show you an amazing feature of this home. It's like having two homes in one. Okay, so if you're thinking about retiring to the Raleigh area, these are all things to look at here in North Carolina. Brand new build in the Apex area. And this is a community of townhomes for 55 and older. And they have 2 stories, but all the living is on the primary floor. First of all, big, glamorous luxury kitchen with what's called the gourmet package. Gourmet package, guys, very simple. Let's be real for a minute. Is where they put the microwave and the oven in the wall. That's it. And then you've got a range top. So if I flip the camera around, you've got your beautiful large, I would call this an extra large island. You could fit 5 chairs here easily. They have 4, but I would say this island is 8 feet long. It's longer than typical. Gas range, backsplash, tile backsplash, and a really nice stainless steel hood. All very classy, all compacted over there. Everything you need is over there. Dishwasher and sink for your dishes and washing and everything are here. I love that they put a shiplap wall. I'm not sure actually if that's a model deal, but check out this floor, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think what's happening in the design space is that they're going with lighter flooring colors, and I love it. I really love it. It gives it a light feel in here, a light beachy feel. Stick around when I show you upstairs. You're not gonna believe the space. It blew me away when I went up there. So you gotta stick around and check that out. These pendants are model home, pendants, they're not typical, but the single basin sink is in the island. Beautiful, nice big 42-inch cabinets. Slow close, thank you very much. And yeah, that gives us some nice lighting there. Beautiful. As you enter in, there's a nice wide foyer here with a couple closets for you. Laundry's right down the hall. So the primary bedroom, owner suite is in the back. There's some big front load washer and dryer right in the front near the kitchen. So from your laundry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps to your primary, but we'll get to that in a second. That primary bedroom is staged ridiculously well. So you've got an extra, basically 10 windows on this side because this is an end unit. Provides tons of light. It's late in the day, so the sky's a little bit dark, but it provides tons of light. And I especially like the window door. Yeah, you could cover it up and have some privacy, but like say hi to your friends as they're coming in, that kind of thing. Side note, guys, not super impressed with some of the finish here. These screw holes need to be filled in, but you get the builder to fix that stuff before you sign on the dotted line. And there's another nice window providing side light. There's your stairs that go upstairs. And I want to show you the primary owner suite first, and then we'll go upstairs and take a look. Now this particular model home is on the end of the entire complex ends right there. So they've got a brick retaining wall in the back. Nice big 6-foot slider out onto a small concrete deck here. Covered deck, light and fan installed. As you can see, they're doing standard covered decks all the way down. You can get them screened in if you want. Definitely a few people have gotten screened in. If I lived here, I'd screen them in. Mosquitoes run thick for sure. I love that the flooring goes straight all the way out. Cool little feature. Fireplace, no cutting wood on this thing. You just flip a switch and it's very fun to take a look at, and you can mount your TV above there. Extra features I see in here, we've got lots and lots of pocket lights in the kitchen. I'm counting 10 pocket lights just in this area. Very well lit. You've got the hood light underneath and the pendant lights there as well. There's a little foyer into the primary, which I love. Just a little space, so you don't want to open your door right here and go, oh, hello guests, I just got out of the shower. You want a little bit of space. Look at this primary bedroom. It's gorgeous with the 10-foot ceilings and the brass fixture. Amazing. They put the windows up high as well. Normally the windows are a little bit lower for egress, but this is beautiful here. It gives a really nice big feel to this room. I don't get stunned by staging furniture very often, but I love this headpiece and the combination with the brown pillows. But enough about the staging. Let's move on. So this is just a beautiful room. Really well portioned space. Big, but not too big. You could definitely stick a desk in the corner if you really needed to, and they've put a rug down so so you can kind of cordon off the space. Stepping into the primary bath. Very nice. Slow close. Whoops, I spoke too soon, folks. Not slow close. Kind of a bummer. There's a few things here. If my clients were walking in here, I would get quite a few things fixed up, but that's not to say it still isn't a nice build. Brush nickel, brush nickel, brush nickel. Same in the shower. That tile goes up to 7.5 feet. Bench and a little insert alcove for your shampoo. Walking into this property, it was very, very simple, and there's a large 2-car garage. So if you're looking for simple first level living, this place might just be for you. And comparing it to some of the prices of some of the other luxury 55 and older places, this place comes between about $500,000 and mid 600s. Now you'd say that, well, that's a big range and you only have one model. There's a lot of varieties within that. The end units are a little bit more expensive, as well as the flex room upstairs turned into a loft is a difference in price as well. Let's continue on with the tour. The throne room, of course, and a nice big closet at the end of the bathroom. Kind of wish they'd put a door into the washer dryer, but you can't have everything sometimes. And then a nice big linen closet. Wire racks, not a huge fan, but you can always replace those later if you need to. Yeah, so the feel and space is nice and light. These walls are a very light gray. It might even be agreeable gray, but this is a 10-foot ceiling, so it gives lots of space. And these are 8-foot doors and doorways. So that gives a lot more space. And this isn't too tight. I mean, if you put two couches and a couple of chairs in here, you'd start to feel a little tight, but really not too bad. And then you do have a space here for dining. Give you perspective here. It's close to the living area and close to the kitchen in between. All right, duck around, let's head upstairs. These are wood stair treads, probably not standard. And carpet is standard upstairs. However, they do have an option to add in luxury vinyl plank. Look at this flex space. It's huge. I mean, really, even with a ton of space in between, you still got a card table or dining area plus movie room for the kids or game room to hang out. It's amazing. This is an awesome, awesome space. My kids would love it. So thinking about this as a 55 and older community, retirement age is coming soon after you hit 55, right? This might be the perfect space for visitors, guests, kids, grandkids, especially if they're rowdy. You just send them upstairs and say, hey, bust out some games, play here, or pop up your Nintendo and get to playing. There are 2 bedrooms and there is an office space here. Now this is tight. This is a tight little office space. Probably 8 foot by 8 foot. Very tight, but perfect for an office. Personally, on these little tight spaces, I wouldn't put busy wallpaper, but that's just me. And they fitted this one out with a glass door in case anybody wants to come visit you while you're working. Very nice. This is your equipment room. It's actually nice. It's got a little bit of storage in here. I would say 5 by 5 space. You could put some storage in there if you wanted to, so you don't have to keep it all down in the garage. Around the corner, 2 bedrooms across the hallway from each other. Let's take the smaller one first here. All right, here we go with a kind of a queen bed with a couple of nice big nightstands, enough room for a dresser. Pretty standard, and because you're on an end unit, you've got 2 corner windows. Beautiful, nice big walk-in closet. Whoa, actually, that's surprisingly big. Lots of space here and lots of kind of a little alcove there. Very cool. Across the hallway. I actually like that there's this cool little alcove here, this little in between the 2 bedrooms. You could put some, design just like they did there. And then same thing here, nice bedroom. You don't have 2 windows here, obviously, because the other unit is on this wall. This is the shared wall. Now that I think about it, a couple of the bedrooms share a wall, so that might be a consideration for you. And then a little bit smaller walk-in closet here. Full bath, shared by both of those rooms. Kind of shocked they didn't do slow close. And you've got fiberglass insert here. It's fine. Nickel plate, brush nickel. So yeah, especially with the luxury vinyl plank in here, this has got a really nice big open feel. Being able to just come in here and, set up for a while. Maybe you've got a game night or you've got any kind of, something going on for your Thanksgiving. You can have the kids here watching a movie. Everybody can be downstairs eating, whatever that may work out, however that may work out for you. This is a large space, guys. You can't even really feel it, but it's a large space. On camera, camera, you just don't see it. And a half wall here, you know, so going down the stairs, you do have a half wall. But I can tell you this, there could be rocking noise going on up here and nobody downstairs is gonna hear it. Awesome place, beautiful for the price. You're looking at brand new construction, 2-story townhouse, 2,200 square feet. Let's talk real quick. The price, I believe I mentioned, was 500 to low 600,000s. Depends on what options you choose. They have one floor model. Very simple, that's the floor model. The only option would be to box this into another bedroom here or another office room. But basically you've got 3 bedrooms, office, loft, tons of room for family and friends or just entertaining guests. And all your living is on the primary floor. So who's this good for? Well, it's a 55 and older community. So it's definitely good for folks that are over 55. I would say as you're getting maybe into the older years where stairs are an issue, it might not be the best choice. But then again, if you're not coming up here or you have a son or daughter or grandkid, maybe a friend living with you, you might be able to occupy this space and never even come downstairs except to use the kitchen. That's it, and the laundry. So yeah, it could be easily shared if you wanted to do that. Maybe you got a college student who just graduated, that kind of thing, and put them up in here. But I mean, they'd have their own TV space, they'd have their own dining space, bathroom, bedroom, storage, the whole shot, office, you know, they could even do that. So yeah, beautiful space, nice large 2-car garage. That's actually converted into the office, so we don't really show that on these videos. Hit me up with comments or questions. I'm hoping that this was impressive to you as it was to me. It's just a really nice big space. And downstairs is just a beautiful luxury living area. I say luxury because of the 10-foot ceilings, 9-foot ceilings upstairs, by the way. Let me give you just a little bit more stats and we'll wrap it up here. They have 79 units here and they've sold 7 of them so far. The HOA is 225. A little high, but they take care of the exterior, handled under the HOA, the roof is handled, all the landscaping's handled. You're gonna be building a nice green space with gazebos and places to sit and have parties and things like that. Right now you need to contact me. They've got, if you're interested, they've got a special incentive that we put together with this builder, and I can talk to you about that if you're interested in more information. Yeah, so as I said, these are in the west side of Apex. We're gonna show you the map, and they are outside of the town, but very close to the town of Apex, close to the town of Cary, probably about 20-25 minutes to downtown on a good day, you know, obviously traffic permitting. And so the location is really hot here. And if you're wanting to be close to family or close to amenities that you need, this is a great choice for you. Contact us, email and phone number are in the comments below, and let us know if you'd like more information about this. We can get you custom pricing, including, you know, the patio, the flex room, all the different amenities that you've seen today. I would get the luxury vinyl plank upstairs if I can. It just looks amazing. Again, 2,200 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Thanks. See you on the next one.